just kept the pressure on, recognised that they were the more alert of the two teams. Rodgers taking aim, down to make the save, but Ollie Watkins is a master finding himself in exactly the right place at the right time. 7th England goal for Ollie Watkins. And England are tuning very nicely up for the start of their World Cup campaign in a week's time. Maybe not done yet. Watkins is in again. That has now been penalised. Well, any sort of win would have been welcome, but one that came with a degree of muscle flex was certainly the outcome that Thomas Tuchel would have secretly desired. He'll talk about the process and about the preparation. Having won 8 from 8 in qualifying without conceding, something similar to that was what he would have wanted to see from his players before the serious business begins. Spence and Watkins have found themselves in very different thought processes there. This is only going to further encourage the belief of those England supporters that, as they have done on many occasions in the past, believe that this year could be their year. Certainly in terms of the form that England have been on, the quality of the players at their disposal, and the fact that everyone is fit and firing, there are lots of reasons to be optimistic. Spence, away from Rodriguez. Watkins, chance for another here. Saka! Well, that would have been a very nice finale to the occasion if the man now wearing the captain's armband had squeezed that inside the far post. That Thomas Tuchel says he will need to manage, as Arsenal were doing towards the end of the season after that spell on the sidelines with an Achilles injury. The only England player declared as perhaps not being 100%. Saka does not need to be at 100% to be an incredibly useful asset. Burn. The first of 6 of stoppage time. Rashford forward, and that's taken a touch off Queiroz for a corner. Saka for Rashford, for Saka, for Eza. Gallo away before the goalkeeper needed to get involved. Could have been even better for England. Eza clearly thought that was destined for the back of the net. Invented from set pieces. Eza charged down. Queiroz was very alert. Perhaps the only one in Costa Rica colours who was. Kobbie Mainoo. That's a good cross. Rodgers was attacking it. Rashford's retrieved it. Marcus Rashford. Eza again. And then Mainu. Madrid behind it. Real flurry of activity from England right at the end of the game. We'll want the clean sheet as well, though. Rodgers was cuddled out of contention to keep the move going there by Orlando Gallo. Saka. Rodgers. Couldn't keep his balance and the ball. An impromptu rendition of the national anthem. Looking to serenade their team towards the World Cup. Rashford for Watkins. It was a chance. Stayed on with the challenge. Madrid off his line to make sure that the ball wasn't poked beyond him. Marcus Rashford. Chiesa. Kaya Saka. Kobe Mainu. Rodgers have stayed right at it, England, to the very end. Well, he can try and manage expectations all he wants, Thomas Tuchel. The 15th England win from the last 19 internationals. A run dating back to the Euro 2024 final suggests that England are not just in fine fettle now, but have been for some time. That's why they are on many a shortlist to be world champions. Watkins. Mainu very nearly poking the ball to Saka. Claims of handball against Sinclair, but he's been allowed to continue. Mainu losing out. Nunez. Well, England are in it to win it. A dominant display.